Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. Alright, so when they got a report from the Daily Mail, one of their journalists, Isaac Khan, called it up say Arsenal they wait make Odegaard knee wey dey swollen from that clash, that knee to knee clash wey im get, wey give am the injury. They dey wait make e reduce before they go run more tests get to know how things dey go. So Arsenal are waiting for swelling to go down on Martin Odegaard's knee before conducting further scans to assess how long he will be out for. The club are highly mindful and of not rushing the captain back from injury. And I would say, Mr. By like I'm all for that. Say, make them give him time, make him recover because that show that just any sports they don't come back, any sports they don't come back. Yeah, so obviously they rush that one. So this time around, we have capable replacements. So take your time, come back because this is a marathon. You get a lot of things to say happen. We need all our best players. So I pray the guy will recover. But I feel before the international break will finish, the swelling will not come down. When it don't come down, then all things being equal, they go run their further scan. Because that means all the timeline will be here for the media space. Smoke will not really hold them tight. We'll just take them with a bucket of salt. So we'll just calm down. Maybe Arsenal, they will come take their hand, come tell us how it be, how serious the injury be. And probably when they don't come back say, from this international break for press conference, I think that will Jawasi will let us know as they go. So okay, like this, so he's going to come back soon or not. We'll hear from Mikel Arteta. So that one said to make everybody just farabale. Now, goal.com. Can you talk about Mosquera? Now, Mosquera did an interview with Spanish newspaper AS. So Mosquera can open up about his decision to leave La Liga for the Premier League and why he had no hesitation about joining Arsenal as immediately Arteta called him. I feel great at the club and in the city. From the first moment Arteta spoke to me, I had no doubts about going to Arsenal. He said, there's an incredible group of players. Plus, there are a lot of Spanish-speaking players who have helped me adapt. When I signed, I knew I was going to face them. Gyökeres and Saliba. 2 world-class stars. But that was the club's idea to have players competing for every position to go as far as possible. I make I don't lie. Saliba and Gyökeres can intimidate any centre-back in the world. Yet, we won't come Arsenal. Nobody easy for you to just come out there, usurp their position. So Mosquera himself knows he's very, very young and the future is very, very bright. Yes. And no, I ain't go surely play. This guy, last 2 seasons, this guy they play for Valencia and he played 38 games, played the entirety of the season. So over here at Arsenal, we're going to use him for rotation. And when player don't get injury, if not of playing, making no fear, he gets. I can even tell you for free, say Arteta trusts Mosquera more than he trusts the likes of all these Jacob Kivior when it comes to playing centre back. So I see that one because we are just be happy for the guy. Well, that one saved day. Now, ESPN plus many other media houses or media sources want to let us know say the FA don't sanction Arsenal for breaking FA Cup ticket rules. Now remember that FA Cup play, I think it was last season, where we say Manchester United report us to FA. So we don't give them the correct allocation for tickets as a waiting with them be. We Arsenal say they just dey protect Manchester United interest to make fights for no happen. Yes. So they don't want any beginning go happen. So they say Arsenal have been sanctioned for breaking the FA Cup ticket rules for last season's third round tie against Manchester United. The Gunners have been given a suspended 500,000 fine by the Football Association's Professional Game Board after being unable to provide United with 15% of the tickets issued as required under the competition rules. Even the Metro carried the same story. Why Arsenal have been fined £500,000 by the FA following Man United clash? Like even Sports Mole, but then they come with a different angle. They say how Arsenal can avoid paying this 500,000 FA Cup fine as Gunners have been sanctioned for the Manchester United ticket rule. So when you read the entirety of their own reports, they're going to say in order to avoid paying the fine, Arsenal must first confirm that they can adhere to the ticketing requirements for their third round game in this season's FA Cup if the context takes place at the Emirates Stadium. Like all Premier League games or teams, Arsenal enter the competition for the third round stage, which is due to be held on January 10, 2026, following the conclusion of the second round in December. Additionally, the Gunners must comply with the ticketing rules in any further rounds. That is why it is called a suspended punishment. Because when you read the ESPN reports, they say Arsenal have been sanctioned for breaching this thing. If you look at the second paragraph, we were given a suspended, which means we don't already given at this punishment. But we no go ask una to pay am now until when una commit am again. The next home game una go get. If una no give the away team the 15% wey be say na be their birthright, then this punishment will become activated. So that's why they say the next round, when we don't enter that next round and are we the host, we can't do normal. And nobody will remember all this one again. So because this news on the they fly every year, and I will tell everybody they talk about, hey, they won't punish us now 500,000. You can man, you from on they happy, but they don't even read the story to understand saying a suspended punishment. Because they just look the headline, they don't punish us now, everybody just they happy and just in love. Now, away from that. All right, so Odegaard, who's one of our senior man, has a car for sale. You get so the car is an RX 350 car, and it has 219,000 miles. A 2014 model. The car is in excellent condition. So if you're interested in purchasing this car, the car is in USA. So contact Odegaard. So reach him on plus 1810322658. I take it again, 1810322658. So if you're interested in this car, just reach out to him, or you reach out to me. I will help you get across to him. Now, away from that, Gyökeres talk say now only one thing him don't see, don't check every possible. Only one thing now him see. What if he stop Arsenal from winning this league title? Just one thing now him see. Now, what will be the one thing where Gyökeres they talk about? So Carragher they talk about say the only thing that can actually stop Arsenal from winning the title is the same thing that has stopped other teams in the past. Now, when you get to March or April, you want it so much. The supporters also want it so much. At the moment, Liverpool are not themselves. Arsenal have the best squad. They are looking better than Liverpool right now. You see this when they talk. When it gets to March, the pressure, assuming Arsenal see the lead, the pressure would be so much on Arsenal's neck. The pressure to perform. We go on win at all costs. Fans go on to win all our. It gets to you go reach. Once you don't pass the first 18 games, when they enter the second 18 games, the expectation from fans will be that Arsenal will win all their games from that time to the end of the season. When they go easy. Any mistake, so we go draw any game, fans go say I'm like say we lose. Everywhere go catch fire. Any player we go do mistake, we lead to go. Fans go on one time. Get so not so it be. So in essence, it's just talking about pressure. But personally, I think we don't finish second. We don't get experience now. We understand what it means to be chased. We understand what it means to lead, which is to be chased. And now, what it means for us to chase people, we don't get the true experience. Because at some points, we were leading Manchester City with like 8 points before they come, like they say, we'll go to the league. Then I will get the experience of what it means to lead and be chased. You get last two seasons, we said we chase, but it don't really work out. But this time around, we must ensure. So, and for me, I don't think the pressure will affect the players. They are built for that pressure. So me, I don't really think say anything pressure will really affect us. From my own personal humble opinion, with that. So let me know your own thoughts, whether you subscribe to Odegaard they talk or not. Now, away from that, this World Cup qualifier, so Nigeria played today. So Nigeria beats their opponents. They beat them 2-1. Lesotho. For that match, Nigeria will play rubbish. I don't understand what that our goalkeeper did do. Yes, silly mistakes. But at the end of the day, they still win. But when you look at the table, you see Benin Republic win 1-0. South Africa draw surprisingly. They draw. So if you look at the table, Benin did 17, South Africa did 15, Nigeria did 14. So Nigeria have to beat Benin. They have to beat them in the final game. I think the final match now on Tuesday. They need to beat Benin. If they beat Benin, like maybe 3-0 itself, it will make sense because when you look at the goal difference, more Benin get like +5, we will get +3. So I know just know down the final day, so our goal now to qualify as second because I don't know who that will get first. But we will play with South Africa, no win, but South Africa did for home against Rwanda. I see South Africa beating that Rwanda like since tomorrow. So this way, we can not like to watch Nigerian game. If you do watch Nigeria for any competition, they will turn you to a mathematician. You must start to recalculate. So okay, this one do like this, that one do like this. We will can't get this one. I don't know if we just qualify normally, like Ghana, like others. We just know how our own they always did different. Even for the South Africa game, something surprising happened where I never really experienced before. So I don't know how I don't see this kind of thing. Look at this Zimbabwe player we were green. He fouled the South African player we were yellow. He pushed him like he was violent. This person where they see now, no be referee. This one a linesman. Linesman go enter field. Where they para for the Zimbabwe player. At some point, linesman come vex, pull out for pocket, bring card out. You get? See, linesman don't go back as referee come, referee give the guy a red card. Linesman, before referee bring the red card, linesman already bring the yellow card and red card, hold on for hand. So I was like, the linesman they talk say, ref, you got to give this guy red card. If you don't give him, I will give him. So I was a bit confused. Have you ever seen that kind of thing before? The linesman leave where in day, enter inside the field, come the challenge player, come and bring out card. And linesmen allowed to give card if referee no give card. Like, I'm seeing this for the first. I never see him before. In fact, I never even say make I go do research on that. I just see him. Now when I want to do the show, I just package the picture. Maybe later I'll go ask AI Google whether this thing don't happen before. Yeah, I never see him. But based on say we get large community, maybe some of them don't see him. You have to say make I see talk about it. Let me know because it's very, very strange to me. For this two qualifiers where they play, I see Abami has the bow. Abami has scored 4 goals. Yes, for the win where Gabon beats, where they beat Gambia. So the 4 goals where they score, Ababa scored in 36 years old now has 8 goals and 2 assists in 9 games for Marcel and Gabon this season. Yeah, they scored all 4 goals in their victory. So wow, I know expect that, I cannot lie. Now Thomas Tuchel they complain about Wembley. So when they play their match against Wales, that Wembley was silent. So me, I can remember waiting some people talk, say that Wembley, based on where fans they did. Say if fans they make noise, you waiting for the field of play, you know what really hear them. You get. Say because they in close proximity to the stadium, they a bit far, you get, where fans they and where the field they. So me, I can remember saying we have the plan to renovate our stadium and we won't go rent Wembley. I'm gonna make it no can affect us when they say our fans when they make noise, nobody go hear them. So it just hits me. I say we can still talk about that, but someone just watch and see how things unfold. Maybe at the end of the day, we will rent another better place. Who knows? Now, this is an exclusive story from Football Insider. So they say ex-Manchester City sponsors, where they worth 250 billion market cap. One, they make Arsenal approach. So I don't know what's happened for their relationship with Manchester City. They don't say no sponsor Man City against, so they reason Arsenal. Now, sports business expert Lucas Basek exclusively revealed to Football Insider that SAP, this Gerard, Germany sports software company, SAP is one of the parties interested in becoming Arsenal's new sleeve sponsor. Yes. Now, they say Arsenal, the favourites, revealed in sponsor battle. Basek revealed SAP is in the mix to land Arsenal's sleeve sponsorship after it did not extend its partnership with the City Group for reasons best known to them. They don't put the reasons for here. And then this one, for what they hear, they say they get money, die. Yes. But that sleeve, I think that is the place where we have that visit Rwanda. So we don't want to visit Rwanda again. We won't use this one and the visit Rwanda like. It never declare, but more just to monitor the story and see because now anything will bring Arsenal money. I'm all for that. Be the runner as long as the money will come inside. Now, so Campbell, they drop a honest verdict on Arsenal's star Christian Mosquera. So Campbell is very, very happy with the player. He said Mosquera has done really well. He's coming in a couple of times and he's played really, really well. He's advanced for his age. He's going to make some mistakes here and there. That's normal. But he's quick, strong, has good positioning, good passer of the ball. He knows what it's all about, he's responsible, and also it looks like he cares about the game as well. He wants to produce a good performance every time he goes onto the pitch. He can learn a lot from Saliba and Gabriel, and that's what he wants. You want these young players, if someone gets injured, they can come in and the level doesn't drop. And he didn't drop it in. So he's nipping at the heels of these guys. Also, Babaka said, I think you need that professional kind of struggle. You need that friendly rivalry within a team. That if he drops, not saying I want to go, I want you to be injured, but just you drop your level, I will get a chance. Or if you are injured, I get a chance. I think you need that. You need that pull and push. And maybe keep everyone on their toes and think it's important in a football team, because sometimes you can drop off a little and it takes a little edge off you. And I think that's the difference you need at the end of the season to win something you get. And that's true. The most important takeaway from everything we Campbell talk, and as something really visible, everybody they see and get. Now the fact say, if we comot Saliba, put Mosquera, or we comot Gyökeres, put Mosquera, the level no dey drop. Even though maybe if you want to replace Gyökeres, he doesn't have that goal threat. That one is obvious. But when it comes to the normal defending, in fact, I would argue that he's even a faster player than Gyökeres. Some people have said the goal when we conceded against Manchester City was because Magalhaes is not fast. If to say Mosquera did there, if for catch Eliala, disturb and not allow and shoot, that argument is a valid argument, even though it was said in the realm of speculation, projecting and all that. But now valid argument in the sense that yes, Magalhaes is slow. Yes, so that one said he did. But at the end of the day, are they happy all of them our player? It gives us mad options. That one said suits me. Now, away from that. Alright, so Norway manager when he talks say Odegaard did for Norway like this now. Say in go visit Odegaard. So Odegaard self Siam and Odegaard self can join the team. Yes. So Norway boss Till Sobakken has revealed Martin Odegaard is back in his homeland after suffering an MCL injury last weekend against West Ham. The 26-year-old attacker was forced to withdraw. We all know other one. When you read the entirety of the reports by Football London, so Sobakken can reveal say Odegaard had lunch with his teammates, Norway colleagues, on Thursday. Additionally, he will also attend the Crunch World Cup qualifier match against Israel in Oslo just to go motivate them. The coach called to say Odegaard was here. He watched our training and he had a nice lunch with the guys. Martin is a big part of us. He's our captain, even though he will not play. So he will just do there as their cheerleader, to help them and motivate them based on Captain B. Now, you see this particular story where you see on the screen. I see this story the day before yesterday. I see him yesterday. I see him today. Different media house, they post her. I say make I talk about him again. Now, team talk, they talk say, Kenan Yildiz, this Juventus player, where Juventus they say they no one sell, they prepare to offer him a new contract. This guy say Arsenal really they interested in him. And say Arsenal they willing to offer 50 million plus Gyökeres Jesus for the 20-year-old star. In fact, Andrea Beretta loved the guy with passion. Hey, he really liked the guy. So I don't know where this thing they go. But I think the only thing we will make this news go away. Now, if the guy signed a new contract with Juventus, then all this news has not linked with this after the news will just die in natural death. I would see me IDC. Now, in a new expose, Victor Gyökeres agents come they explain say this Gyökeres will go Arsenal. Manchester United offered more money, but Arsenal was his choice. This one against the backdrop of the Man U fans, so they just say no, they're not really they go for Gyökeres, they don't want that. Because when you read the piece where the agent assistant they tell Studio Alvenskan, their podcast, so the guy come they explain many things. He said, start from the quotation marks. He said there were crazy amounts offered from Saudi Arabia. We are supposed to act in our best interest. Do we also have a percentage or any fee? Of course, it's a lot of money. Maybe Victor should respond to that someday. I don't think we pressured him once to accept the offer. At the end of the day, money comes and goes, and this move to Arsenal brings us a lot of marketing. They, Sporting Lisbon, had already concluded a deal with Manchester United behind our backs. That was a problem. United offered like a very highest fee. Yes, that's what United offered. This one now just get them now. Say the fact Sporting and Man U already conclude everything, which means the players snubbed them. Come join us, but Manchester United fans don't agree this analogy and they will agree this one with you. Now, Troy Deeney can praise Julian Timber. He gets as they said the guy will do very well. He gets as he makes Europe's team of the season. So Deeney got to talk to Julian Timber. He's been unbelievable this year. Yeah, he's obviously come back from his injury, but this is the player I think they thought they were signing. He's been remarkable. So that right hand side has been very, very good. I think the same thing that they talk about Iberic is the player Arsenal thought they were signing. All right, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors. In Mobile Water Associates and Co Limited, they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 8064642234. They're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, now the fact, according to the Daily Mail's reporter Isaac Khan, Arsenal, they wait for Odegaard's swollen knee to reduce before they go run further tests to know when he will come back, the timeline and the early prognosis of when he will come back. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like, come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night. I'm not getting out, guys. Ciao.